Alright, starting off first here with an older $1 bill. We will get into the 2000s and more modern dollar bills here as we go. This is a 1935 silver certificate. It does have an error on it, that little spot of ink there, that ink blot error is taking place here on this silver certificate. Now, this dollar bill ended up selling for a little over $100. So, not a huge error taking place, but we will look at some more expensive ones here as we go. Here's a 1974 $5 bill. It looks very normal here on the back, but here on the face of the bill, you can see that it has an insufficient inking error. So very faded out there as a result of that. It's got an extremely high grade, meaning that it's in very good condition. And this bill ended up selling for over $350 at auction. Here's a $1 bill. If you don't really pay attention to your $1 bills, you could pass something up like this because it's very, very light and not as visible as some of the other examples of an offset printing error can be. This is from 1974. This $1 bill, as we zoom in there, you can see a part of the reverse design. The back printing of the $1 bill coming through here on the face of the bill, that is that offset printing error. So this bill ended up selling for around $140. You know, had it been in much worse condition, it would have sold for less. In very good condition, if it was even a higher grade, it could have sold for a little more. Here's a $2 bill from 1976 that has a large ink smear error taking place here on the left side of the bill. So, you know, not gonna pass something like this up. This is very obvious. You know, you don't need to have a microscope or check the bill very closely. This stands out like a sore thumb, right? This $2 bill ended up selling for over $225. This next bill here is pretty interesting. So it has a preface print fold over taking place here, as well as a cutting error also. So a couple different things going on. This is from 1977. Pretty obvious there, that fold there. If you fold it down, it will look like it's almost normal, but it's folded up as this bill was graded by PCGS. And this dollar bill ended up selling for over $190. Now here's a $1 bill from 1981. Now this one here is pretty cool, and you could easily pass something like this up. This bill sold for over $575 because if we go to the back of the bill, you'll see the 129 here on the left side towards the pyramid on the left side of the bill, right? Well, that number is actually supposed to be on the right side, underneath the E and 1, going towards the eagle and the right side of the bill. So that is in the wrong placement. That IB block, always be on the lookout for that. You know, that can add a lot of value to your bill, almost $600 for this $1 bill from 1981. Here's a 1981 dollar bill that's in not good condition at all, but here on the right side of the bill, we see that it's missing that seal and serial numbers, and that's because it is printed over here on the back because of the fold over error that took place on this bill. So you can see it there on the back corner. You know, if it was in very good condition, it would have sold for a lot more money. It's in pretty rough shape here, but in this condition, the dollar bill still sold for over $110. Now here's a dollar bill that I wish was in better condition as well. It's only graded at a 30, but it does have a mismatched suffix letter. So we'll see that this serial number here ends in a star on one side, the left side of the bill, and then here on the right side of the bill, it ends in L. So they're supposed to match on both sides, the numbers and the letters. If they are not matching, then you could be in for some money. This bill sold for over $16,000 even in this condition. Super rare dollar bill there. Here's another dollar bill from 1995, Federal Reserve note graded by PCGS. This bill here has a cutting error, so pretty obvious. Again, you know, something like this, you don't have to inspect it very closely. It's pretty self-explanatory there. This bill ended up selling for over $140. And then here's a $100 bill from 1996. Looks pretty normal, but you see that the seals and serial numbers are missing here on the face of the bill, and you can actually see the crease in the middle of the bill, so it's definitely been circulated. It's only graded at a 35, so it's been passed up multiple times, but someone caught it and was luckily able to get it graded. You'll see the numbers and the seals here on the back of the bill, so you'll see it here in the top left corner, and then also here on the right side of the bill as well. So that is pretty cool, man. That is that's one of my favorite ones of this video, where the overprint is on the back. and this bill ended up selling for over $450. Here's a 2001 $1 bill. Again, we'll see that the black seal is missing here on the left side of the bill, and that is an insufficient inking error taking place there. And this bill ended up selling for over $135. Now here are two bills that sold together. They are also insufficient inking errors of the black overprint seal, but you can still see it. You can still see the seal. It's just very faded out as a result of the insufficient inking error. So both of these bills sold together for over $225 at auction, graded at some nice grades by PCGS as well. Here's a $20 bill that has an awesome fold-over error from 2017. 2017 $20 bill that just looks awesome. Check that out, man. Oh, that's so cool. This bill ended up selling for over $500 at auction. So cool to have something like that. Here's a 2017 Federal Reserve Note $1 bill that has a very awesome press error taking place here. This is very interesting. I don't know if there's any of these that exist besides this one. This is pretty super rare here. So you can see the serial numbers here. They're not just mismatched. You are actually missing some of the digits. The digits are out of zinc. And also we have a solid green rectangle that has replaced one of the digits. So that will give the bill a lot of value. Always pay attention to your numbers and block letters. This bill ended up selling for over $14,000. 14 grand. That's unbelievable. Here's a $1 bill. Looks very normal on the back, but here on the face of the bill, we are missing that whole face printing. We just have the seals and serial numbers. Very high grade by PCGS, so in phenomenal condition here. This bill ended up selling for nearly $1,000. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.